Welcome to our executive interview series at FedTalks, presented by FedScoop. I'm Brandy Vincent with Scoop News Group, and we are here with Guy Cavallo, the Chief Information Officer for OPM. Guy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
I want to start by asking, what would you say has been one of your agency's biggest achievements over the past year in terms of IT modernization?
Sure, it's hard to pick because we've been doing quite a bit of IT modernization across the board, but it all focuses back to our move to the cloud. Over the last year, we established an enterprise OPM cloud, and we've already moved 38 applications into it. Again, that means moving them from on-premise data centers where I'm having to buy hardware and invest in hardware maintenance and air conditioning. I actually get a janitor bill too. I see all of that in my budget. And by moving to the cloud, everything's going to be patched, maintained. I don't have those hardware bills. I don't have to rebuy a data center every 4 or 5 years. So that foundation's in place, and now we are sprinting on top of those 38 applications to move everything else that we can out of the data centers to the cloud. From a citizen standpoint, that means less downtime. It gives us more flexibility to provide better feedback through interactive dashboards and reporting. Things that, because of storage limitations or hardware limitations, we've wanted to do, but we just couldn't do on premise. So it's not just the benefit of OPM. Again, what's really driving this is how can we improve OPM services to our citizens that aren't federal employees that maybe want to apply for a job, our federal employees, and all of our federal retirees. I mean, that is the focus groups that I'm constantly looking at on how can we improve services.
Nice. What's one issue that keeps you up at night concerning the government's progress in implementing modern IT solutions?
I would say this has probably been keeping everybody up for the last, 18 years or so, not having budgets approved in time so that we can do adequate planning and not going to continuing resolutions or shutdowns and not having to lay off contractors and furlough employees and then bring them back in after it's all settled at a great cost. I would much rather have spent that money on IT modernization than just getting back to the point where we get to start a fiscal year in February or March instead of October. So that impacts everyone, and I don't think the U.S. citizens are getting the bang for their buck of having those delayed budgets. So I'd say that's the biggest nightmare.
Guy, thank you so much for talking to us about IT modernization today.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it.